Hello, everyone. I'm certified hypnotherapist and founder of Black Hat Hypnosis, Julia Viola Sokol, and I am grateful to have you here with me for the New Moon and Cancer group hypnosis. We are gathered virtually through time and space under the powerful influence of the Cancer new moon. And this is a truly exceptional cosmic event that is bringing with it incredible energies for fresh starts, emotional clearing, and expansive new ideas as this moon is conjunct to Jupiter. This is a potent time for planting seeds of intention, like every new moon is, and aligning with your deepest desires, and it is amplified by favorable planetary alignments. So now, as you prepare to settle in, I'd like you to just find a comfortable space where you can be undisturbed with little to no distractions. And I'm just going to have you find a position that is deeply comfortable for you that can either be sitting or lying down. Allow yourself to get completely cozy and do your best to release any tension from your body. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to let go. And where I am in Texas, there's currently a thunderstorm. So if you hear that sound in the background, it is thunder. And now, so from where you are sitting or lying comfortably, I'd like you to find a spot up on the ceiling with your eyes. And if you're lying down, just looking up more with your eyes, kind of like you're looking up at the top of your head and keeping your head more straight on. And once you find that spot, just staring at it and just looking at that point. Just keep focusing on that spot without moving your eyes. And while you keep looking at that spot, perhaps wandering away from it, but always coming back to it with your eyes in a gentle, easy-going, comfortable way. You can become aware of the muscles around your eyes and how they're holding your eyes up. That's right. And your eyelids and what they feel like. And you may blink a bit more frequently now. And your breathing might get deeper as you relax. And now, as your eyes are resting on that spot on the ceiling, attracting your focus, your mind wrapped around the idea of that spot on the ceiling where your eyes are resting now. The eyelids may perhaps become heavy, or your eyes want to close. But I don't want you to close them just yet. Let them remain open and blinking even more frequently now. You may wonder if that blink is slower than normal. And lots of people, as they begin to enter hypnosis, find that their focus becomes increasingly fuzzy. Their vision gets blurry. And as you look at that spot, you might see that it begins to waver. Or maybe you see it blurring. Or that spot changes shape or color. That's it. You may have noticed that your arms and legs are getting heavy as your eyelids get heavier and heavier. And as you think about how nice it would be to allow your eyes and eyelids to relax and close those tired eyes as you focus your eyes on that spot and as they become more tired and more fatigued. When you are ready, you can close your eyes. And closing those eyes means you can fully relax now. It feels so good, so comfortable as you really allow yourself to relax. Going deeper and deeper into a wonderful state of relaxation. Deeper, all the way, so at 5, your body relaxes. 4, your mind is letting go. 3, feeling emotionally calm. 2, 1, 0, deep sleep. Each and every time I suggest the words deep sleep to you for the purpose of hypnosis, and with your permission only, you will return to this state or even deeper, quickly, calmly, and the physical body will relax. And now, as you fully drop in, deeper and deeper into this wonderful state of trance, you feel the rhythm of your breath, and you can feel connected inside. You're giving yourself permission to allow me to guide you. And now bring your attention and awareness to the top of your head, allowing a sense of calm to wash down over your scalp, forehead, temples, eyes and eyelids, cheeks, and relaxing the jaw, feeling any tension in the jaw melting away. As this sense of calm and peace continues to release all of the neck muscles down into the shoulders, allowing them to drop, and pay no attention to any outside sounds except my voice, for these are everyday sounds of life, and they cannot distract or disturb you, but will tend to relax you even more and allow you to go even deeper into this deep, heavy relaxation. And now allow the sense of calm to move down the upper arms, through the elbows and the forearms, releasing and relaxing the wrists, palms, and all the way through the tips of the fingers. And perhaps you feel a slight tingling sensation in the fingertips as this calming relaxation moves through the upper back and around the chest and the heart space, allowing it to open up and allowing you to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Feeling this calming sensation in the mid back, the lower back, and around the belly, unwinding and letting go as all of the abdominal muscles are releasing. And your breathing becomes very deep, gentle, and rhythmic. And the drowsy, sleepy, daydreaming feeling of relaxation takes over, letting go, drifting down deeper and deeper. And now allowing that calming sense to move through the hips and the pelvis, releasing any tension and any old emotions as they melt away out of the body. Feeling this relaxation move through the thighs, through the knees, shins, and calves. Releasing and relaxing the ankles, heels, and arches, and feeling it loosen up every single one of your toes. Perhaps feeling that slight tingling sensation in the tips of your toes. And perhaps you feel this sensation move out through the bottoms of your feet, taking with it any remaining tension or limiting beliefs out through the bottoms of your feet, down into the earth to be neutralized. And as I count down from 5 to 0, each count will represent deep healing, and you will feel the body relaxing even more and preparing to manifest whatever your intention is for this Cancer new moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Deep sleep. And now I'd like you to visualize yourself standing at the top of a beautiful staircase that's very well lit with sturdy and smooth handrails. And it has 20 steps leading down to a bottom landing. And when you reach the bottom landing, you will walk through a door into a new world. And so maybe you look down at your feet on the top step, and starting with the left foot, stepping from 20 down to 19. And with the right foot down to 18. 17. 16. 15. Even deeper at 14. 13. 12. 11. Twice as deep at 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Even deeper at 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Deep sleep. And now I'd like you to step through this door, feeling the doorknob in your hand as you turn it, and stepping through to the other side. And now that you're here, settling, softening a little more with every breath, you begin to notice the sense of quiet space opening all around. It feels like walking into a moonlit garden at night, except this garden isn't outside of you, it's within. The moonlight is not above you, but gently radiating from your chest. Maybe you look down and you realize that you're standing on soft, mossy ground. The air smells of lavender and rain, fresh, calm, timeless, and just ahead you notice that there's a glowing archway of vines, silver leaves shimmering in the light, and with each step closer, you feel your feet sink into the earth just a little bit. Not heavy, just rooted. The way trees are rooted, but free to sway. And you see yourself walking through the arch, and with each step now, you forget the day, forget the hour, forget where you began. You might notice how time blurs here, like a dream that feels familiar, though you can't quite remember being here before. And yet it's yours. This place was built by your subconscious mind, layer by layer. In quiet moments you may not even remember having. You arrive at a small circular clearing, and at the center of this clearing is a round pool of water, still as glass, a perfect mirror under the new moon sky. And surrounding this pool are 4 candles, each in a color that feels significant to you. You see them flickering softly, guiding your awareness inward toward your emotional center. And you may notice that there's no wind here, no pressure, only pure presence. And as you move closer to the pool, you feel your emotions rising, but not in a way that overwhelms you, just enough to notice. enough to greet each feeling like an old friend. And you crouch down and peer into the water. And as your reflection comes into view, it begins to shift. Not your face, but your inner self. Perhaps your inner child or your heart, or maybe something without words, but deeply known. This version of you is holding a bowl carved of moonstone. And as you peer into the bowl, you notice that inside of it are seeds, small and luminous, and full of life and potential. Each seed is a desire, a truth, a longing too tender to speak out loud sometimes. But here in this place, it is safe. You may begin to notice how one of those seeds pulses gently, and as you focus on it, a word or phrase rises in your mind. Allow that word or phrase to come into your mind now, repeating it to yourself silently and gently rooting it into your being. There's no need to force it. And whatever word or feeling arises first, I'd like you to allow yourself to trust it. It is ready to be planted. And so you rise, holding this seed in your hand. And ahead of you, there's a patch of soft lunar soil, rich, fertile, glowing faintly from within. And so you kneel down and pressing your hands into the earth as you plant this seed. And as you plant this seed, you feel a ripple move through the land, a knowing, a promise. Something sacred has begun. And so you press your palm over where the seed rests now. And from that spot, a small shoot of light begins to grow. Steady, sure, reaching up like a sprout and cradled by the stars themselves. You have now begun a new cycle, aligned with the moon and guided by your own heart. And so you rise from this spot, standing and noticing a path appearing through a light mist. It twists and turns gently and is lined with soft silver ferns. I'd like you to begin walking down this path. And with each step, you notice that something falls away. And maybe you notice it as it whispers in the fog. You are not too much. You are not behind. You are safe now. And you are free to change. Perhaps it's this message or something else. And whatever message you receive is just right for you. And the fog begins to speak even more clearly now. Though this time it's not in words, but in feelings. The air holds a kind of truth that can't be spoken, only felt. And so you walk and walk And maybe you don't know if you're going deeper or higher or backward in time. But none of that matters, because what matters now is how quiet it has become, how still and how peaceful. And from this stillness, a doorway appears. You enter the space, and it's a circular room made of smooth crystal walls. And maybe the walls hum softly, and you realize it's a song your soul has always known. And you notice there's a large mirror in the center of this crystal room. And as you gaze into it, you see many versions of yourself as this mirror reflects the truth. You see the version of you who trusts their inner voice, the version of you who has a home within, the version of you who knows their needs matter, and the you who knows when to say yes and when to say no. And you watch as all of these cells step forward one by one and join together until there is only one reflection again. You whole, rooted, radiant and real. And you may feel a warmth from a hand on your heart, and you realize it's your own hand offering comfort, presence, and home. And now this garden begins to shimmer gently, as if acknowledging your ritual is complete. The candles begin to dim. The mirror-like pool ripples softly. And the mist lifts just a little bit. You begin to walk back, retracing your steps. But something seems different now because you are carrying something new. A kind of light, a kind of strength that doesn't look loud or sharp, but is soft, like moonlight on skin, like a deep breath after a good cry. Like unconditional love. And as you slowly return, your body remembers, your nervous system feels it, that safety isn't something to seek, but something you can become. And so it is. And so you breathe in deeply. And with every breath, you come closer to waking, carrying with you the seed you've planted, knowing it will grow because you are tending it. You are the sanctuary. And this new moon was the door you walked through to activate it. And in a moment, I'm going to count you up and out of hypnosis. But before we do that, we lock in all of these positive suggestions deep within the subconscious mind and body. And we block any possible negatives from entering. So starting with 0, always deeper. Up to 1, 2, taking a nice deep breath. 3, feeling or sensing the space around you. 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. And just allow yourself to absorb this experience. If you have a few minutes, maybe just go ahead and journal. If this is before bed, I hope you sleep fantastic. If you need to wake up, just drink some cold water and count yourself out. Again, you can just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake, and that will help. So thank you again so much for joining me for this new moon in Cancer. I love sharing the gift of hypnosis with y'all. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts on your experience, feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to hear about it. Signing off, and till next time. Bye.